guys, I hope you've had a fantastic week so far. I can't wait to show you the beautiful look we're going to create using this palette. This is going to be a bit of a chatty video, so I hope you enjoy it. I also have my fun beverage like I do with my swatch night videos. You know, our girl has to stay relaxed with her fun beverages. But if you don't have one, that's okay. I just wanted to let you know that I do have one, and this is going to be a fun video. So if you have a fun beverage too, then go ahead on and sip on it. If you're sipping on water, that's cool too. But yeah, we're going to get into it because I want you guys to see how this palette actually performs, you know, using the brushes and just getting ready to go somewhere. So I have already washed my face. I'm going to show you the product that I use. I use this facial cleansing soap from Clinique and also the moisturizer. I've already done that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this primer from Becca Cosmetics. And I'm just going to prime my face, child. Just going to prime it. Now, I have oily skin. So it's super important for me to have a really good primer, and it's really important for me to prime my face. So that's what I try to do. I try to do that every day, you know. I've tried a couple of primers. I've actually tried the primer from MAC Cosmetics. The Prep and Prime. I like that one. And I've also tried the, I forgot what you call it. I think it's like the Studio. Anyway, the primer from Smashbox. I think it's not Studio, it's something else. It's like Photo Finish or something like that. But it's a really good primer. They have different ranges of primer though. So, and I forgot the one that I actually enjoyed using, but I mean, I only used that primer a couple of times, and I ended up falling in love with that Becca one. And I guess the close runner-up would be the Prep and Prime from MAC. Anyway, I just put some of this Studio Fix Fluid from MAC on my hand. That's how I like to apply my foundation. If you have another method, that's wonderful, but that's how I choose to do it. And I'm just using this beauty sponge. And I'm just simply using light taps to apply my foundation. And sometimes people like to apply their foundation at the end, but I prefer putting my foundation on before I apply my eye makeup. And then if I have like a little bit of fallout, then I'll just go over it, you know, with a little makeup, and it's usually gone. But that's what I prefer doing. And not to toot my own horn here, but I am. I have found like a couple of times when I've been rushing, like getting ready to go somewhere or getting ready to go to work, and I'm like not really fully awake. I have found that I have put my eye makeup on, and I'm like, something's a little off with my face. I mean, my face looks good, but it's a little off. And then I realized, oh shoot, I forgot to put my foundation on. But that is a good problem to have because my skin is so nice and smooth. I mean, I do have a little blemish here, but I mean, that's a really good problem to have. So I have done that. When you are applying any liquid foundation, just make sure that you tap it in around the edges, you know, of your face. Now, I am not a makeup artist. I just love eyeshadows, and I kind of trained myself and watched YouTube videos and perfected my makeup application. But I do know that because that's one thing I hate to see. I hate to see people with that little line of foundation right there. You're like, oh girl. You need to rub that in. But you know, in some instances you can tell people And in other instances, it's just best for you to just leave that mark on their face and just let them keep it moving. You know? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in my brows. Now, I don't do like a major brow routine or I don't do anything spectacular with my brows. I just fill them in with a pencil, and I actually need to get my brows done, so they're not gonna be super crisp looking, but I figured this part of the makeup process is basically a personal preference anyway. Some people like the really thick brows, and then some people like the thin ones. I remember back in the day, I used to like my brows to be super thin, and it was so funny because my sister-in-law and I used to shave our eyebrows off and then draw them back on. What kind of craziness is that? What was that all about? Yeah, girl. And then we've had like we had a couple of instances where we we put what do we do? We put like some glitter like right up in, not glitter, they were like rhinestones like right up in here, and they were adhesive. It was just like a hot mess, but we thought we was doing something because we was in a club, you know, or going to the club. Yep, that was the situation that would happen back in the day. All right, so I went ahead and filled in my brow with a brown pencil. And then on the front of my brows, I'm just using this black pencil just to fill it in just a little bit, just to make my brow look a little more full. Like I said, my brows are not gonna be super like on fleek or whatever you wanna call it. They're not, because they need to be done. And then not only that, I don't know, I don't do like a serious whole, you know, sharp brow routine. This is really basic. So yep, done with my brows. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this primer, and this primer is from Urban Decay. I don't know, bring it in so you can see it. It's the eyeshadow port. Ooh, got a little bit on my on my bottle there, but it's the eyeshadow primer potion. I can't talk, girl. I can't talk. And that's all you need. Just rub it in a bit right here. Rub it in. All right, so we got your girl here. And let's see. I think, use this brush. I think I'm going to, I don't know, I think I want to do something kind of to match my hair a little bit. So I take this brush out. I think I'm going to go in with this shade on my crease. This look is definitely going to be a little bit out there. A little bit out of my comfort zone. Because, you know, I normally wear like muted down looks. Most of my videos, most of my get ready to go to work with me videos are just neutral, very toned down looks. So this is going to be a little bit out of the box. I guess this one is going to be like a weekend look, I guess. So, but this shade is absolutely beautiful. And this is Pinker. So gorgeous. But I guarantee you I'm not going to get like too wild and crazy with it. I can never like I could never like really do any like super wild looks. I don't know. And I guess that's a good thing because I might be a little bit too old for that. All right, so on the corners, we're gonna go in with Big Wig, which is this purple shade right here. And it's a very rich and deep shade. Really, really pretty. And I keep it really simple on this side of my eye too. You know, I don't do anything wild and crazy. I don't do like wings and none of that because I don't think I have the right shape for that, shape eye for that, but I think it's absolutely beautiful on some people. To me, on me, I don't think it would work. All right, now I'm gonna get another fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this shade in, this dark shade. Okay. Let's see here. So I think I'm gonna put Trust Issues on my lid. I really have enjoyed using this shade, and I'd love for you guys to see how it looks when it's applied because it's absolutely beautiful. But since I've got this palette, I have used Trust Issues a couple of times, and it's just gorgeous. You see the shimmers? And I told you guys, I cannot do anything like really wild and crazy. This to me still looks like a basic look, you know? And that's a good thing. The way I apply my shadows to my lid, I just use light tapping motions, and then I also kind of make a circle with it. This shade does have a lot of shimmers, but you notice I haven't had a lot of fallout from it. Well, I actually haven't had any fallout, and that's a good thing. So I don't have to go back and clean anything up. But it's a gorgeous shade. It is so gorgeous. It's so pretty, you guys. Really pretty. Okay. So I think it's time for me to add some liner. Where is this liner from? This is a Maybelline pencil, and to me it's a good comparable to the Kohl pencil from Urban Decay. I love that pencil, but I actually have enjoyed using this pencil from Maybelline as well too. It's cheaper, and to me, it's almost just as nice as that Kohl pencil from Urban Decay, but you know, the Kohl pencil from Urban Decay is still my favorite, but this is definitely a great runner-up. So when I apply my liner, I cover the top part of my eye, as you can see, with the liner, and when I apply the liner to the bottom part of my eye, I only go in halfway, because I found with the shape of my eyes, if I go in all the way, I start looking like a raccoon. That's the only way I can put it. So I don't go all the way. The next thing I'm gonna apply is this mascara from Maybelline as well too. And I do the same thing. I only apply it halfway on the bottom, and then I apply it almost to the corner on the top area of my lashes. And it's really important for you not to like continuously dip your brush into your mascara, because it actually dries the product out and it just makes the mascara not perform as well as it would have if you didn't do that. So just take it out once, it's already fully covered, and use it and then put it back, you know. Super simple. Okay, so I'm actually going to apply one of my favorite makeup products, which is this cream concealer from e.l.f. It is, I mean, it's just one of my favorite products to use because it's foolproof, you know. You can apply as much as you need to of this product and come out with the perfect look. You know, if you find that you haven't applied enough on the first try, you can just keep applying and build it up to the way you want to. Or if you found that you applied too much on that first try, then all you have to do is just continue to blend it in, and it will definitely go down to the desired look that you were going for. So I love this product, and I love the fact that it's under $5. You know, you can't beat that for a really good concealer. And it's so easy to work with. I don't like, you know, that's just me. I don't like a whole bunch of concealer like all over the place, and you know, and with it being a liquid and then you have to go in and set it and all that. I've just found that I don't have to do that with this concealer, you know, because I already have on this liquid foundation, and then I have oily skin anyway, so it's really no reason for me to go in with a translucent powder, because about 4 hours in, my oils are gonna start coming out of my skin anyway, so I have to go in and blot. So I don't really put any translucent powder on, and I don't really have to set this concealer either. And I don't have to worry about it moving all over the place because it's another liquid product that I've applied to my face. So that's why I love it so much. You know, it's super easy to work. All right, I'm gonna use this NARS face palette and apply a little highlighter as well as blush to my face. Let me see if I can find my fan brush. I love this palette too. I don't know if it's still on the market, but I do love this this palette because it's so subtle, yet you still have the shine that you're looking for in a highlighter without it being too over the top. I mean, I've seen people do some crazy stuff with highlighter, and that's not really my cup of tea. But if you like to, you know, apply the highlighter here, here, and here, be my guest. I don't apply it that way because to me it's just a bit much on me. But you definitely can do that if you want to. And then I'm going to apply a little blush. The brush that I'm using is from Clinique. I love this brush. I've only used it for my blushes, and I think it's just the perfect size. I know people use different style brushes for their blush, but I prefer using this one because it's just a really nice size. You see how subtle the cheek color is? I mean, it's beautiful to me. It's beautiful. I haven't contoured in a while, you guys. And I don't think I'll be contouring anytime soon. I just thought about that when I started smiling, you know, a little bit, and you saw the shape of my face. I haven't done that in a while. I might pull out my contour on my next Chatty video, and we'll see. I think it's time to apply my lashes. Okay, so you definitely need a eyelash tool. when you're applying your lashes. Of course you can do it with your hands, but I always recommend you use the tool because it's just, to me, it's just so much easier, and you don't have to worry about attempting to reapply the lashes again because you placed them in the wrong spot. This tool allows you to put it exactly where you want it to go the first time, so, or the second time. All right, so what I did was I took a little bit of glue and I just put it right here on my finger. And how I do it is I don't apply it directly to, I don't ever apply the glue directly to the band. I take my finger and apply it like that, so the glue doesn't overlap. And then with the shape of my eye, I always start on the outer section with my placement, and then I push it forward. And that's all you do. And just make sure that you are applying it right above your lashes, but not directly on your skin either, because you don't want to have like a overlap, you know. Okay, and I need to hold that just a little bit longer. And just try not to move it, because it'll be right there. Look at the difference. See, that's why I wear lashes all the time. I love them, and it just gives my eyes just so much more drama. And then sometimes I'll do the liner, but it's just a rare occasion. I normally will put on some falsies just because I feel like I like my makeup look better when I do. But again, that's a personal preference. I didn't wear falsies all the time, but when I started wearing them and I actually found a pair that I fell in love with, I continued to wear them. So, and they're so easy to install. And I reuse my lashes, you guys. I do. I do. And that's nothing wrong with that as long as you store them properly. I know some people don't recommend it, but I mean, I've been doing it for years. I'm fine. Same thing. I had enough glue on my finger to apply it to both of my lashes. So I did the same thing. And then you just go in here. And you angle it. And just push it together. Right above your natural lashes. And let it sit there and then open. Super pretty. I love it. I love it. So now I think we need to get my lip color together. Now right now I have on just, oh yes I do. I just have on this lip gloss from Tea Tree. And I have a little bit of this, let me see. I don't know, you guys. I'm wanting to do something super nude, but I don't know if I should. I don't know. Right, I'm back. I found a shade that I think I'm going to be okay with. This shade is, what is it? I was about to say France. It's Trance by Urban Decay. And I think it's gonna pair nicely with this eye look that I have on. This is a very soft lipstick. It's kind of like one of their satin lipsticks. Well, it is a satin lipstick, but it's really beautiful. It's beautiful. And look, my look still ended up very toned down and neutral. I just can't help myself. I cannot help myself. I always end up with these neutral looks, and that is okay. It's okay with me. I love this palette though. It's super gorgeous. The shades that I have on my eye, I'm gonna go over them again with you, is Big Wig. I have Big Wig on the outer section of my eye, and then I have on Pinker. That's my transition shade that I used, and Trust Issues on my lid. It's a gorgeous palette. If you haven't had the chance to pick it up, you definitely need to. It's still being sold at AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com. It's a gorgeous palette, and I can't wait to show you another look that I'm going to create with it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you can stay connected with me, and also the notification bell so you'll know every time I upload a video. For those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next video.